HOA Karen tried to seize my property, didn't know I owned the entire block. When I bought the old corner house on Maple Street, I knew it came with history. What I didn't expect was the HOA president, a woman everyone quietly called Karen, showing up with a clipboard and an attitude. Within the first week, she introduced herself by informing me that my fence violated HOA guidelines and that the shed behind my garage was clearly unauthorized. I politely told her I'd look into it. That wasn't good enough. The next morning, I found a bright orange violation notice taped to my door. Then another the day after. Then a fine. Karen began stopping by daily, snapping photos, measuring distances, and threatening to reclaim HOA-controlled land. She even claimed part of my backyard belonged to the association and that they would be taking steps to seize it if I didn't comply. What Karen didn't realize was that Maple Street used to be a single estate. Decades ago, my grandfather had owned the entire block, every house, every alley, every strip of grass. When the land was later divided, one large parcel was never folded into the HOA. That parcel was now mine. Instead of arguing, I let Karen escalate. One afternoon, she arrived with 2 HOA board members and a tow truck, claiming they were there to remove my shed from HOA property. That's when I asked them to wait. I walked inside, came back out, and calmly handed them a thick folder. Inside were deeds, plats, and county records clearly outlining the property lines. Not just my house, but the surrounding homes, the sidewalks, and even the HOA office itself sat on land legally owned by me and leased decades ago under an agreement that had quietly expired. Karen's face drained of color as she flipped through the pages. She tried to argue, but the tow truck driver had already stepped back. One board member started making phone calls. Another wouldn't make eye contact. A week later, the HOA sent out a neighborhood letter announcing an administrative restructuring. Karen resigned effective immediately. The fines disappeared. The violations were erased. Now, whenever I walk the block, neighbors smile and wave. The HOA office? They rent it from me at market rate. And Karen? I hear she moved to a condo where someone else holds the clipboard. Funny how quiet people get when they realize they never owned the ground they were standing on.